What up, Timmons here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Dwayne Johnson movies because of Black Adam, here's my review for his 2009 film he did called Race to Wishmount. Now, this was his latest family movie he ended up doing, and with this movie actually based on a 1968 novel of the same name, and it was like a remake of the 1975 Disney movie as well. And it was also Dwayne Johnson's second collaboration with Andy Fickman, following the game plan, which was terrific. I love the game plan. But their follow up did not rack up as well, as good. Now, Escape from Wishmount is more probably known for that meme that always goes around with Dwayne Johnson, the taxi cab, turning around to the kids in the back. This is more known for that meme, but the movie that meme is pretty much based on is horrible. I mean, it's not as bad as, let's say, Tooth Fairy. That's probably one of his worst things he's put out. But Race to Wishmount is really great. You got Dwayne Johnson who plays Jack Bruno, who is this this Las Vegas taxi driver who is swept up in the adventure of a lifetime when he meets Sarah, played by Anna Sophia Robb, and Seth, played by Alexander Ludwig, who is a pair of these extraterrestrial youth who possess paranormal powers. And in order to prevent an invasion of Earth, Jack must help the youth reach their spaceship, which is also buried within Witch Mountain. But the task will also not be easy for the government operatives, and an alien bounty hunter are very fast on their trails here. Now, the Chili's, Anna Sophia Robb and Alexander Ludwig. Of course, Ludwig will later go on to appear in the Hunger Games. He recently starred in that on that Stephen Amell TV series Heels. He's been some other cool stuff here and there. He was in Grown Ups too. He did the best he could here. Anna Sophia Robb, I remember her when she was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She was also in the Carrie Diaries. She's been some really cool stuff as well. She was also in The Act a couple years ago. I mean, this movie just like the effects in this thing was very early to like very late 90s. You also had Tom Everett Scott was also in this. Carl Gugino, Tom Woodruff Jr. You even had a cameo by Gary Marshall, Cheech Marin. Uh, you even had original actors from the original film popping up in this. But at the end of the day, it just was not all that racked up to be. It's the original is probably a little better. I mean, this was definitely one of the worst movies I've ever seen in 2009. Didn't really make much sense throughout. I mean, Dwayne Johnson, the movie is also very boring and cheesy at times, and a very terrible attempt to revive the classic series. I mean, to be honest, I think Disney Plus should try to maybe do I think Disney Plus one of these days should see about reviving this and maybe make it a TV show out of it, because this movie does have some cool potential to work and monetize, but the 2009 one was not all that great, and can't really recommend that one at all. So yeah. Anyway, let me ask you guys: have you ever seen Race to Wishmount? If so, what's up? Are you a fan of it? Are you not a fan of it? Favorite scene, favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simon signing off.